Greetings, Taurian family members, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the month of September 2017. And Taurian family members, the spirit has already been invoked, and I've already anointed the cards, and I followed the instructions of the spirit as it relates to the amount of times to shuffle and cut the cards, etc. And the spirit has given me guidance. And I believe that some of the energies that I'm looking at are very, very strong, and I think that you're going to be able to relate to some of these energies, and they are really kind of specific to Taurian family members, although they may not be exactly specific to you. If you listen, I'm sure that you will find yourself, because the Spirit has never led me wrong. So Taurian family members, with your kind permission, I would like to begin your reading. So Taurian family members, some of you have just come out of either a divorce or some type of a legal thing that relates to this love relationship. Some of you, I think it's a divorce. It looks like there was a divorce for some of you, and so some of you needed that divorce. And so congratulations to you on that. Other Taurian family members, you've been doing the best you can. You've been doing a lot. And you've been sort of like standing on your head, doing a lot as far as trying to make the relationship work. And the relationship can work. Now, let me just say this about that relationship. This particular energy that I'm talking to, this relationship has a lot to do with money and resources. It has a lot to do with financial stability. So in other words, both masculine energy and feminine energy are really seeking to be serious and to be stable financially. And so that's who I'm talking to as it relates to this energy right now. And this energy, it can work. However, it can work, and you have been working at it. I do see that. And it's almost there. And the Spirit is saying, just hang in there with that particular energy. The two of you that are working hard, the two of you that are trying to create a structure for a family, Taurian family members, this energy is real, and this energy is going to work out for you, but you're not there yet. You do have a little bit more time to go through. And the drama, not drama, but as far as the energy, as far as putting it together, it's not easy, because it is a change for both of you. And both of you are working at it together. And so I believe that if you hang in there, Taurian family members, you're going to be fine. I also sense another group of Taurian family members. You've been going through something with, you're getting better now, I should say, because it looks like the love relationship that you were in, it looks like you finally did make a decision to move on. It looks like you did finally make a decision, or you will be making a decision. And this particular energy is an energy that deals with cheating, a three-way love relationship. It's over now. It's over, and that's a good thing. But some of you are having some challenges as it relates to moving on. And these challenges are, it's a decision that you have to make. You have to let go of the past. And some of you are having some difficulty with that. And I'm not judging you, because I'm human just like you, and I have experienced the same type of energy. However, as your spiritual reader, I must tell you that you are going to have to let go. You're going to have to release, and the Spirit is showing me the release of those energies, Taurian family members. And when you release that energy, because that energy was an energy of a cheater, was an energy of a person that was dishonest, and because that energy has laid on your heart, you're going to have to release it. You can release it. You are going to move forward, but it's dragging right now, and you're going to have to do some stuff about that. However, when you release it, you are going to come to a place of happiness. I do see happiness for you, Taurian family members. There are some of you who just received some bad news, I should say, or some news that it's kind of like news that caused you found out something about that person that you're dealing with. And when you found that something out about that person, you gathered your strength, you gathered your energy, and you're ready to make a move. However, the Spirit is showing me that as you're making your move, please monitor your temper. And as you're making your next move, Taurian family members, let's not be rash. Let's not be impulsive. I'm not saying that what you heard is not true. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that the news that you got is causing you to see the person for how they really are, selfish, etc. And you're feeling strong enough to make the next move, which is, of course, to move on to another relationship as life progresses. But the Spirit is saying, however, you do need to slow down a little bit as far as your impulsive reaction to the situation. That's all I'm saying, just your reaction. If you think about the way that you're going to react to the situation, and if you think about what you're going to do in the way of making the next move, it makes more sense for you to give it some thought before you just allow your emotions to run amok and cause you to do something that you really don't want to do, Taurian family members. Some of you are very, very giving, very, very generous with your love and with your resources. That's time, money, and energy. And some of you have been very, very caring, and some of you have been betrayed, and some of you have been the victim of a person, and I'm sure that energy was shown someplace else. She has a very selfish type of a me type of thing. Like, in other words, the person wanted to get over. And you were very giving and very sharing. And the Spirit acknowledges that. And the Spirit wants you to know, those of you, the Taurian family members who were very giving in your relationship, the Spirit does not want you to change the way you are. Your giving nature is part of your beauty. Your giving nature is part of what is going to bless your life. Just because this particular energy that you dealt with was not, did not receive it well, and the person wanted to take advantage of you, that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to change. You may have to change persons, not necessarily change you. Hello? Taurian family members, the Spirit is showing me where something that you thought was an opportunity, you thought it was an opportunity, and it was, and it turned out to go sour. And this relationship that I'm talking to, this particular Taurian energy, this is a masculine energy that was very sensuous. You thought the person was very, very sensitive, and you thought the person was very, very gentle in their spirit, but they're going in a different direction. They're going in a different direction, and you're going to have to move on, and you will move on. You will be able to move on, because part of what is required of you, Taurian family members, as you move from this particular relationship, is patience. Patience and being able to watch things and to watch people and to study people for your next go round in love and relationship. This relationship appeared to be, as I said, it appeared to be more sensuous than others. This person appeared to be sensitive, but this person is going in a different direction. This is not for you anymore. And so sometimes relationships happen in cycles, and that's okay. Let it go and move on to the next one, because you are going to come to a place of stability in your love life, and I do see that. There's another group of Taurian family members, and you're getting ready to break free. Congratulations. You're getting ready to break free, and this is a particular energy that I'm looking at now. So this energy, Taurian family members, you are the Taurians that felt as if you were stuck in a relationship. You felt that you couldn't move on, you couldn't survive without this particular person. And you know what's going to, and what happened was, because you thought that you couldn't survive without this person, you were actually depending on this person to make decisions for you. But the Spirit is showing me a card indicating that you're getting ready to break free, and it's getting ready to happen quickly. And a lot of the energy that's driving you to break free, what's going to keep you is a new birth. Like, in other words, it's a birthing of yourself. It's a new birth and a new burst, if you will, of energy and life. It's sort of like a metamorphosis. It's sort of like a do-over. So Taurian family members, I do see where you're moving on from being stuck and depending on that person, and that person just keeps on making the wrong decisions for you. And so what's going to happen is you are moving away from that person. You're going to get away from that person with a quickness. And when you get away from that person, there's a new you. There's a new birthing of you. It's a beautiful makeover. It's a hair, it's a wardrobe, it's a change, it's an exercise. I see you walking. I see you changing shoes, particularly Taurian family members. So those of you that are that particular energy, you heard the words and you know that I'm talking directly to you. Taurian family members, there's another group of you who actually you were out there networking, you were out there dating, and the difference in turning that situation into something that could have been positive, it had a lot to do with you lacking self-confidence. So how do you gain self-confidence, Taurian family members? You gain self-confidence by spending some time alone, but not lonely. You also spend some time doing things that you individually love to do. Not you love doing with another person, but things that you love to do. Because now is a time for you to move away from the crowd. Now is a time for you to get inside of yourself, in your own zone, if you will, and do something for yourself. Do something that's going to help you and bless your life. And the Spirit is showing me, and you know what's going to happen because of that? You're going to come to a place of peace. Some of you are really going to come to a wonderful place of peace. And Taurian family members, please be encouraged. After this older masculine energy goes away, after this older masculine energy, after you allow this energy to go, and this energy is going to go, and this energy is going, or let me look at it again. It's not that it's going, it's actually going right now. In other words, it's going, it's gone, but it still leaves a stench in your heart, if you will. But when this masculine energy is allowed to leave your spirit, when this energy is allowed to leave, and I see it happening, it's not going to take long. There's a beautiful love coming for you, Taurians. Oh, I love the way that love feels. This love is beautiful and it's coming for you. However, you are experiencing a transition. And when this transition ends, there's a beautiful new day and there's a beautiful new love relationship. Taurian family members, as I said, I've talked about a few different energies, and these energies are real, and they do relate to different groups of Taurian family members. Taurian family members, if some of the energies that I've shared with you, if they resonate with you, and you know that the Spirit is talking to you, I would not hesitate. I would book a private reading. I think that when I think about the value of private readings or the value of spiritual consultation, I think that if any of us or all of us, if we have the opportunity of tapping into a gifted spirit, a gifted person, and that person can give us guidance, it certainly makes a great deal of sense to invest that little bit of time and money to get that book, that private reading. Why? Because think about the time that you're going to save yourself simply by asking for the truth. Nonetheless, if any of you would like to book a private reading, I suggest you book a private reading with somebody. I also would love to do a private reading for you, but I would just really love to say that really, really seriously. We need to all get some guidance. Taurian family members, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, You may reach out to me at one who sees for you at yahoo.com. That's one who sees numeral 4 you at yahoo.com. Taurian family members, I'm hoping and I'm looking forward to the best for you, and I'm looking forward to booking those private readings and talking to you. Thank you so much. Bless you now, Taurian.